Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas here. Is in case you can't tell, I haven't showered yet, so that's why my hair is kind of a hot mess. But anyway, I thought I'd have a little bit of fun today, just for the sake of it. And I wanted to mention that two of my separate worlds that I have here are that I've had on this channel before are Doordash and Sovereign Citizens. What if I told you that the two have mixed together before? I will have a video in the description, a link in the description to a video of a guy who has tried to DoorDash while making the sovereign citizen arguments, and the results are predictable and predictably disastrous for him. Now, this video has him calling DoorDash support, trying to get his account reactivated after they deactivated him, obviously probably for not having a driver's license, which is an absolute requirement in order to DoorDash. I know this personally because my driver's license was unknowingly suspended to me by the state of Minnesota because I did provide documentation from my doctor that I was eligible to drive again, from my neurologist, but of course, this being the state of Minnesota, it took them 30 days to process. And in the meantime, my license was unknowingly to myself suspended. They forgot to send the mail notification of this as well. So the state kind of screwed up on both fronts for me, but at the same time but unlike this guy, I was actually able to get reactivated eventually um, he because the state did eventually get around to it, and so they got me reinstated legally, and so DoorDash reactivated me accordingly. And of course, like this guy, I also did threaten legal action against DoorDash, but in this case, my legal action would have probably been against the state of Minnesota for delaying my reinstatement for so long, even though the neurologist gave me the green light. And I had everything, all my I's dotted and T's crossed in this case. They just took their sweet time getting it done because apparently our governor here doesn't want to fund the DMV to the right amount of people to be able to handle these situations. So, with that said, my result was very different from this guy's. This guy threatened a lawsuit, threatened to put them all over social media, and as it turns out, being from this guy's channel, this sovereign citizen in particular was doing it with a social media presence where most of his videos got 90 views. So this guy barely gets more views than I do, and yet at the same time, I'll bet you anything that this video gets triple the views that he has. Because most of my sovereign citizen videos get around 250 views. It's a popular topic, obviously. And so this guy has less of a social media presence overall than I do, and yet he's threatening DoorDash over this. Oh, I'm sure they're shaking in their boots. So yes, DoorDashers, there are DoorDashers who do try the sovereign citizen script, and the results are super predictable. The DoorDash platform, of course, obviously requires everybody to have proof of a driver's license, insurance, and registration, just like the cops do on a vehicle stop. It's the same set of requirements. You have to prove all of these things in order to be able to be onboarded and be on DoorDash. And they do check these things about every year or so at least. Sometimes I think it's even more frequent than that, but every few months at least. They'll check your records. They'll check you with your state's DMV. They'll check you with your state's motor vehicle registration, and they'll also check with your insurance carrier to make sure your policy hasn't lapsed. They can check all of these things, and these are, other than the insurance, these are public records. So there's no constitutional violation with DoorDash checking these records, and if they do try to pull the sovereign citizen script, they've clearly been revoked, or don't have registration, or don't carry insurance, or two or all of the above. And so, no, you cannot DoorDash without a driver's license. You can't DoorDash without registration. You can't DoorDash without proof of insurance. In fact, DoorDash recently asked me to verify my vehicle registration. I had to get myself down to the county vehicle office and get a document that proved my registration was re-upped back in June. And so I snapped a picture of this, sent it in to them, and everything was good because I proved that my vehicle was still registered. And so, yes, there are DoorDash idiots out there who will pull the sovereign citizen crap. They don't stay on DoorDash for very long because they will detect it, and they will kick their butts right off of the platform. So yes, the two worlds do collide with very predictable results. And on that note, I will just say to everybody, Merry Christmas. You folks have a fantastic day out there. I think I'm going to be spending some time with, a little bit of time with my daughter here this afternoon. And I will see you all later this week. I have not been posting on a daily basis, mainly because I've been kind of running out of topics at the moment, but I just made into this one. I thought it was just hilarious, and I thought it would be really good to post. So, that said, you folks have again, a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. If you don't see me before then, I'm sure I'll be posting before then, but if for some reason you don't run into one of my videos before then, I will see you then as well. And have a great holiday. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't be like this guy. And we'll see you later next time. And again, peace out, homies.